Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 4 of Hybrid Anatomy. We are almost a month into the school year. I know that this has been extremely challenging for you, but I want to assure you you are all doing a great job of staying on top of your assignments and, staying positive and doing the best that you can. So keep up the good work. This week, we will be continuing our conversations about homeostasis, and you will wrap up that anatomical terms interactive notebook. This week is going to be a little bit different because we have the 4-day weekend, or I should say, you have a 4-day weekend. And that means if you are in cohort A, that means I will not see you until the Monday after. So it's quite a long time for me to not see you. So there's things are going to be just a tiny bit different this week, and I'm going to go over those in just a minute. First of all, some announcements. Our first quiz will take place this Wednesday. It will be on Zoom from 12 to 1 p.m., I think. Yes, 12 to 1 p.m. If you cannot attend that Zoom meeting at noon or any time between 12 and 1 p.m., you need to let me know as soon as possible. It is a week away. That gives you plenty of time to figure out what is going on and whether or not you can make it. So it's really important that you let me know as soon as possible that um, if you cannot make it. I made it after, that 7:20 to 11 schedule, so that way the quiz should not be conflicting with any other Zooms that you might have with your other teachers. So objectives for the week. We are going to be analyzing diagrams in order to identify whether it shows positive or negative feedback, and to identify receptors and effectors and stimuli and responses. And then we are going to also be applying all of that vocabulary that you learned in your anatomical terms interactive notebook to a virtual dissection of a gummy bear. Here is the agenda for the week. As always, please fill out the attendance trackers. There is an activity about homeostasis in which you try to maintain the homeostasis of a virtual person and try to keep them alive. And there are some discussion questions that go along with that. That is due at the end of the day today, Wednesday, October 7th. And then you are going to continue working on the anatomical terms interactive notebook. You should have all of these sections up to the body regions completed. And so really all you should have to do at this point is work on the virtual gummy bear dissection. I did include a video here in the agenda with some directions and an example. And then study for the quiz that's going to be on Wednesday. For those of you in cohort B, we will be in person and we will work on this homeostasis interactive diagram on Thursday when we meet. Over the long weekend, the expectation is you continue working on the anatomical terms interactive notebook so that way you have it ready for Wednesday and that you continue studying for the quiz. Those of you in cohort A, you will also be doing the diagram interactive. The good news about this is that you have the ability to work with a partner if you choose. And I give some directions for how to do that in the actual assignment. Um, you can choose to work individually if you wish, but I think this is a nice opportunity to work with a partner on this. That way, you can still be collaborating and communicating with your classmates, even though you are working from home. In order to make sure that work is equally distributed among or between partners, if you choose to work with a partner, you also need to fill out this collaboration reflection that basically tells me the roles that both you and your partner took on, and you sort of self evaluate your partnership on how well you work together. The other thing to keep in mind is if you work with a partner, I will know what work you contributed to the assignment because Google tracks all of your edits. So if one person is doing all the work, I will know. So make sure you communicate with your partners and divide up the work equally. However you want to do that is up to you. If you choose to work by yourself, you do not need to fill out this collaboration reflection. And then also on your remote day, keep working on that notebook in case you haven't already finished everything in it up to the gummy bear dissection, and keep studying for the quiz. Because I don't see you on Indigenous Peoples Day, aka Columbus Day, cohort A people, I do ask that you attend a Zoom meeting check-in at 8:20 a.m. That way we can go over the homeostasis diagram interactive that you did while you were on your own, and we will also be having a pre-quiz Q&A. So I do ask that everybody in cohort A attend so we can review. Cohort B, you are strongly encouraged to come also because of that pre-quiz Q&A that's going to happen, a short review in preparation for the quiz. That will be at noon. So if you are in B block, you'll join the Zoom meeting at 7:50, C block at 8:20 for the review and to go over the diagrams, and then everybody, both B and C block, cohorts A and B, will come to a Zoom meeting at noon and we'll take the quiz. It should not take the full hour, but I give people a full hour just in case they can't make it until like 12:30. Then they'll at least have a half an hour to work on the quiz. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you cannot make it to any of the Zoom meetings on Wednesday the 14th, please let me know as soon as possible. Right. Good luck, everyone. Enjoy your long weekend. And I will see some of you on Thursday, and I will see the rest of you next week on Zoom.